welkom. Dankie dat julle ingeskakel het hierso by #kruispodchats met Magtie. En vanaand wil ons net 'n bietjie met julle praat oor die weesryk projekte, spesifiek Noahs Ark. Nou julle weet hoe love ons dit om mense te motiveer wat besig is om iets goeds en positiefs te doen in ons gemeenskap. En vanaand gaan julle net 'n bietjie meer hoor oor wat gebeur by Noahs Ark. Goeiedag en welkom. Ons sit hier saam met Sylvie van Noahs Ark. Sy het 'n passie vir kinders en sy geniet verskriklik baie wat sy besig is om te doen. En ons sit hier vandag met haar. Sy gaan met vir ons 'n bietjie 'n intro gee oor wat aangaan in Noahs Ark. Hello Sylvie. So just tell me, why did you guys start Noahs Ark?
Well, we always had a heart for children, and we felt God is calling us to help children. There's so many orphans because of the HIV/AIDS pandemic. There's so many children in need because of social problem. Our heart broke for those kids, and we decided to do something and help. That's why we started Noahs Ark. We're looking after orphans. Children that are no parents, that have been abandoned or abused or neglected. So we take the children in, they are referred to us by the social services, and we raise them in a Christian way with Christian value. We raise children for the kingdom of God, and we teach them life skills, and of course we teach them about God's ways and the Bible, and we send them to school. We try to give them the best education that we can so they can have a hope in the future.
You're taking us now.
I'm taking you to the crèche and where the office is, and we have a social worker and also a nurse, and we also have a crèche with the smaller children from 3 up to 4.
It looks beautiful in here.
Yeah, so the need of the children, of course, we use a lot of food, so we always need a lot of food. And in a baby's house, we need disposable nappies. That's also a big need for us. And any support we can use. We have a nurse and we have a social worker. We have 29 people working here, so it's a big need for salary. As we receive subsidies from the government, but it doesn't cover all our needs. So we trust for donation every month, and yeah, so that's what we need. And the children on this side, they also have a lot of needs. They have a lot of, they went through a lot of traumas, many of them, so they have a lot of needs. With counseling and physical needs. A lot of them are HIV positive. We have 10 children. We really are on chronic medication, so they need. We have a nurse here. We have a social worker, so they cover some of those needs. But yeah, there's always need of extra. Yeah.
Okay, so where are we going now?
We're going to the baby's house. This house is for 18 babies from 2 months old up to 3 years old. So they are abandoned babies, most of them.
Yeah.
Or 1 or 2 of them were born in jail, so they were taken away from their mom because the mom was in jail, so they are here in the meantime. And a few are orphans, and some others were neglected or abused. So this is a little morning routine.
Pray every day, pray every day, pray every day.
for us about somebody that came to Noah's Ark and that changed their life?
Yes, we do have a young girl. She came when she was 3 years old and she was an orphan. She lost her mom. She didn't have a dad. She only had a grandfather, but he was not looking after her. So she came to us when she was 3 and she stayed with us for many years. And she's now in 2nd year of university, so we provide for her at university. And she's doing very well. She's now a young lady on her way to a good life. We had an old shed that we renovated, and we made a place where it's a polyvalent room where we have church at the moment on Sundays. We meet with the children on Monday night for worship, and we also have a gym and
Ah, this is lovely.
this is where my husband makes all the furniture, the bed, the cupboards. So, the carpentry shop.
Wow. Sylvie, is there any new projects you guys are starting here at Noahs Ark?
Yes, we are starting a new project. We just bought a new farm. We are starting an incubation center. We have realized that some of our children won't be able to go to university or study further, and especially there's a few, but one is brain damaged and is now 13, and when he was abandoned, his mom abandoned him in a plastic bag and she made a knot and she closed the bag and he lacked oxygen. So now he's 13 but he's functioning on the level of 5 to 6 years old, and we don't know how much he's going to improve. But we realize that he doesn't have any family members and there's nothing that the government provides for those children. When he's 18 he will have to leave and he has nowhere to go, no one to support him, and he won't be able to provide for himself. So we decided to buy a farm so we can train those children to do farming the way they do it at their school. They're now in a private school at Radical School of Entrepreneurship, where they do academic schooling, but in the afternoon they learn practical things like farming, chicken farming, all aspects of farming. So they are already starting to be trained into it. So now we're going to start a training center in that other farm where the children can, when they're 18, they can move there, they can start their own little business and be taught to manage their own money. And for the one who can, later on they will start their own farm. The one who cannot, they will stay on the farm, be supervised and helped, but be financially a little bit independent.
Where are we going now?
This is the main house. There is a kitchen there, and the little boys and little girls from 4 to 7 on one side. The other half of the house is for the bigger girls from 7 up to 17.
Thank you, Sylvie, for all you guys are doing. We love you, we support you, and keep up doing the great work.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate your support. You're one of the church in Tzaneen who support us the most, and we really appreciate that. Thank you. I don't know, without you guys, there's many times that we don't know what we would have done, but all the time at the right time, you were the supporters.
Wat 'n voorreg. Dit was net een voorreg om met hulle te praat en te gaan sien wat daar gebeur en om met die kinders te praat. Hulle het my bestorm en gedruk en ja, dit was lekker. So, as jy betrokke wil raak by Noahs Ark of by enige van ons weesryk projekte, is jy welkom om ons te skakel, maak kontak en ja, dan kan jy ook deel wees daarvan. Baie dankie, gaan like en subscribe ons Facebook en Instagram en YouTube account om meer goed soos hierdie te sien. Mag julle 'n lekker aand verder hê. Totsiens.
Telephone to Jesus every